Hello everybody, welcome back to Jared Opens a Box, and I have another great video for you guys here today. This one actually another Comic-Con video. We've already done, well, I guess I wouldn't really consider Target Con to be a Comic-Con, but it's still a convention exclusive video. This is the first actual Comic-Con video of 2024, and it's actually a new convention. Well, it's a new convention for Funko, that is, because they've never participated in this one before, but it is the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, otherwise known as C2E2, hence the title of the video and the stickers and everything. But yeah, this is for the Chicago Comic Entertainment Expo, and Funko gave us a couple exclusives. It wasn't a massive amount like they would have for, say, San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con, but there was still a decent amount. I, of course, have two Funko Pops here, one of which is from Marvel, and the other of which is from Pokemon. So pretty, two completely different series there, but still really cool. And we are going to kick things off with the Marvel Pop today. So without further ado, let's get started. So we do have the Marvel Pop right here. This is Tony Stark, otherwise known as Iron Man, although I don't think I really had to tell you that. This is Pop Marvel number 1354. There is the sticker down here. It says Funko 2024 Entertainment Expo Limited Edition. So it doesn't even bring up the fact that it's from the Chicago version of the event. But there is the side of the box. Back of the box just says Tony Stark Iron Man. And then there is the other side. I think this is a really cool idea for a pop, and I'm honestly surprised it took Funko this long to actually make this figure. Because I feel like having the Tony Stark suiting up as Iron Man thing would have been done a long time ago, but apparently it was not. So I'm glad we finally have one, and let's go ahead and see how it looks. All right. Oh, jeez, almost dropped it. Alright, it comes with a base too. I'm kind of surprised by it, but there we go. There's your base if you need it. And this is pretty well done. So here is Tony Stark summoning his Iron Man armor. I want to say this particular pop is from Iron Man 2. I think that's the first Iron Man movie where he had the ability to like summon the armor, and it would just kind of, you know, do what it's doing here, just forming on him there. I think it's really, really cool. We have the Iron Man mask up here. The helmet is starting to build itself on his head, so I think that's awesome. He also has his glasses. Tony Stark always had those glasses. Of course, bobblehead, as you can see right there. Doesn't really bobble very much, but it does bobble. And then there is the rest of the pop right there. He's got the business suit. It's half business suit, half Iron Man suit. So I think that's really, really cool. I do like that a lot. They really put a lot of detail into this, in all honesty. I'm fairly surprised at how much detail went into this figure, but I think it looks fantastic. They did such a great job with all of the detailing, especially when it comes to the Iron Man suit. And yeah, this is definitely a great addition to my Iron Man collection, because I think probably next to Spider-Man, because you guys know I have like so many Spider-Man pops, this is definitely, Iron Man's probably number 2. Probably I have the most Iron Man pops in second place. It's got to be either Iron Man or Venom. I don't know which one, but they're probably almost tied. But there it is, Tony Stark summoning the armor. Really, really cool exclusive. But I gotta be honest, this next one is insane. So typically, whenever Pokemon got a Comic-Con exclusive, it usually would end up just being like a metallic version or a flocked version of an already existing Pokemon pop. Not in this case, folks. We got a completely new character, and they even made it a 10-inch pop, which is even crazier. So I think this is the first time I've done a 10-inch pop using this format of Jared Opens a Box. We did the Five Nights at Freddy's Funko statues. This is probably the closest thing that we've had to anything this big. But I'll try my best. So we have Cresselia. There we go. That actually looks pretty good. I'm surprised I did that well. We have Cresselia, which is, of course, a legendary Pokemon that was introduced back in Generation 4, I believe. I think it was the Diamond and Pearl games. Completely unexpected. No idea. Nobody knew this was coming. What an out of left field choice, but I love it. And this is, of course, Pop Games number 965. I do wonder what number 1000 is going to be of the Pop Games line. I know we're getting up there. And then there is down there, we have the C2E2 sticker. There's the back of the box right there. Of course, Cresselia is a psychic type, so you can kind of see that on the box. And let's go ahead and just break this one open. I'm really excited to see how well Funko did with this one, because Cresselia is not exactly the easiest character to replicate in a pop form, so I'm excited to see how they did here. Alright. Thing is huge. And loud. I do apologize. Alright. Wow. Smells like new plastic. Got that new plastic smell. Look at this. Such a cool pop. So, of course, Cresselia does not have any feet, legs, anything. It just kind of floats. So Funko did have to put this base here, which is really cool. I don't think we've seen very many 10-inch pops that have had a base like this. So that's crazy. It's humongous. The actual figure itself is crazy detailed. Of course, Cresselia kind of looks like a moon, especially like up here. So they really got that down. The Funko eyes, like the black eyes that Funko typically gives their figures, does not look out of place at all on Cresselia. I think it looks really, really good. You have these like wings or whatever this is on the back of Cresselia, really well detailed there. And then, of course, even a little tail or whatever this is supposed to be back here as well. So the details on this figure are insane. And I mean, it's seriously, this is awesome. I absolutely love this figure. I think they nailed it. They knocked it out of the park. Like, seriously, pull up a picture of Cresselia and hold it up next to this pop. And I tell you what, it looks almost pinpoint accuracy. It's great. Funko absolutely nailed it with this one. I think this has got to be one of the best Pokemon pops they have ever made. It's definitely up there, like maybe top 5. It's crazy good. But yeah, I guess that's it for Cresselia. I mean, there's not too much else to say about it, but I just think it's awesome. Oh, and it does have a little mouth too. I just realized that. Tiny little mouth right there. All right, so let's do our reviews. This has got to be one of my favorite videos. I think we've had 2 incredible pops today. I'm going to give Tony Stark a 9 out of 10. Absolutely nailed it with this one. The details on the suits, details on, I guess, the business suit, looks really, really cool. They got the design down from the movies. I think it almost looks exactly like Robert Downey Jr. They did really good with this. I give that a 9 out of 10. Cresselia, I'm going to have to give this a 10 out of 10. I mean, this is truly phenomenal. Incredibly accurate to her appearance in the games. Goes to show the kind of detail Funko can put into these pops, especially a 10-inch pop. It looks incredible. And supposedly, this is not the only 10-inch Pokemon pop we're going to be getting this year. I obviously will not say any more than that, but I have heard that Cresselia may be joined by a few friends at the next 2 major conventions. So we'll see if that pans out. Just some rumblings that I may have heard. But if it's anything like this one, those other ones are going to be just as awesome and probably will get 10 out of 10s as well. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. But if you didn't get your fill of Pokemon Funko Pops in today's video, don't you worry, because we are going to have some more coming your way next week. There's your little hint right up there. So plenty of that this month. But that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. Let me know down below which of these Funko Pops was your favorite, whether it was Tony Stark or whether it was the 10-inch Cresselia. Definitely let me know down below. Would love to hear your thoughts. But that is going to do it for today, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.